a green bean on Facebook Live.
Well, we are live, and you are eating a green bean, so everything
Soon I will
is
be
true.
done with it.
Well,
Hi everybody, happy Friday. Do you have green beans? Is it just me?
Or just coffee?
you know what? My garden at home is only growing okra.
Ew.
Okra?
Okra's the only vegetable I won't
Ugh.
eat. The only vegetable.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. Okra's
That's pretty. What's the matter with you?
So how do you eat
slimy.
No, I agree. Don't boil okra and eat it. That's
Ew,
disgusting.
slimy.
But have you tried okra any other way of fixing it?
The only way I've ever tried
If
it
you
is
eat it
fried,
fried.
actually, and it's still slimy.
Fine. Fry it more.
Don't waste water on okra.
Waste water on okra.
You two.
My advice for the day.
You two have gone down the list on influences for my children.
Okay, well.
Because it's a
that's all right.
vegetable and they love it.
Really?
They will pull it, they will pick it off the plant and put it in their mouth.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. They're crazy.
It's pretty healthy, I think. So, I guess first question of the day, beyond who you are, where you're watching or from and all that is, are you a pro okra
We're taking
Person.
an okra
That's
bowl.
where
or
we
a
are.
no okra?
Okra in gumbo. I bet if it was in gumbo, I wouldn't even care.
Well, it's boiled in
Because
gumbo.
gumbo's
I
slimy.
know, but the gumbo's just so much stuff.
Yeah,
You
it's
just-
overwhelming.
You just eat whatever.
Yeah,
Now
that's
I
true.
wanna
Is
gumbo.
included.
All
That's
right,
true.
yeah. My husband only likes okra and gumbo.
Ah, yeah, well.
Well, but that's your husband. What about you?
I'm with you, Carrie. No okra.
From
Ooh.
Wellington. Yeah, but you're from Wellington.
Yeah.
Leave Wellington
You're
alone.
from Wellington.
What's wrong with okra, y'all?
What's wrong with Wellington?
Nothing. That's exactly the point I'm making.
Alright. So, who is going camping this weekend? Not any of us, because it's supposed to be 110 degrees this weekend in Texas.
So hot.
So if you guys could please comment with where you're watching from and what temperature it is there, and just let us live vicariously through you,
We would love that.
because it is flipping hot.
So
What
stinking
about
hot.
pickled okra?
I'll eat pickled almost anything, but
Well, there you
not okra.
You're so
Good day. Hello from Russia.
But do you like okra?
Are you an okra fan? In
I mean, it's good for you.
It is good for you. I like a lot of things that are good for me, just not okra. Not this weekend, but next weekend going to Lake Summitville.
Somerville.
I'm sure.
You
Yeah.
guys go there a lot, don't you?
Oh, it's
If
beautiful.
it's a good place, it's a good place.
Well,
And it's big.
let's cross our fingers that the weather next weekend will. I mean, it's not going to be cool, but maybe like
But it's
a-
by the lake, so you
an
get the
even
good lake
98 or
breeze.
Yeah, we
something.
are like hoping for 95 to 98. That
not
is the wish.
110. My
It's
son's
so
birthday
hot.
party is this weekend, and it's outside.
Yes, but there is water involved.
There's water and shade. I'm hoping
Mhm.
they'll be okay. Only second visit.
Well, take the big shop fan. The guys want one.
Shop fan, easy ups. We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. I'm just gonna throw ice at them. Anybody else camping?
One thing I've heard recently is we're going by Austin temperatures on all these record-breaking things, and yes, Austin's measuring station is breaking temperature records all the time, but the outlying cities actually are not.
Really?
But
Yep.
is there really a difference between?
Really?
Well,
Is it
obviously
just
there
that
is.
there's
102
enough
and
concrete?
106?
No,
Is that
no.
what
The
it
difference
is?
is more like a 10-degree spread. So, like the Pflugerville measuring station out at the Austin Executive Airport outside of Pflugerville has not been breaking any records
Huh. Interesting.
because Austin has grown and expanded so much. It has so many more people and so much building, construction, and roadways that
Concrete,
it's generating
that it's
more.
got more heat.
Right. It's actually causing part of its own thermal issues.
Okay.
But because
Thermal
it's
issues.
since it's sensational, that's what you hear about all the time.
Yes to okra, especially fried from Goliad,
Yes.
Texas. It is a Texas. I mean, like everybody I know from Texas likes okra.
Fried? I'll eat fried
Asheville,
anything.
George, you really understood the assignment. The temperature,
Mhm.
what it feels like, where you're from, and if you
okra.
like okra. My good, you
On
win,
it.
viewer of the week.
Hold on, let me.
And I love the picture.
I'm just gonna pin this award on your
There we go. There's your award.
Okay, they're pinned on.
You understood the assignment. You delivered all of the information. I wish I was in 88-degree weather.
Oh, would that be
Buffet
nice?
Gangster says,
for-
"Hey."
Hey.
For real though.
Okay, for
Okay.
real.
Going to Huntsville State Park.
Like it?
Ooh, I've never been there.
Go West, young man. All right, Buffet Gangster. Contribute for real.
Do you like Oprah?
All right. And so, what else we got here, y'all?
Camping stuff. We're an RV dealership. Let's talk about that.
Okay. All right, PJ. What are we seeing? Are we seeing? Yeah. Well, you're the one who watches the numbers and all that. Sales and deliveries of RVs and all that. What's the trend? Are we staying steady? Are we seeing a cool down? What's going on here?
Yeah, well, people are just
Strange. When you're a
calming
stranger.
down. They're calming down.
Okay.
So there's not as much panic. This time last year, do you remember all the hubbub? Everybody just like panicked to get something so that they could go out. But now there's inventory. So there are still some back orders and some brands, but generally there's a lot more inventory. So people are not as panicked.
Yep.
And some of them are even saying, you know what, I was thinking I might buy, but maybe not right now. So it's slowed down a bit. It's actually, I hate to say it, it's kind of refreshing.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I think that's what I wanted to say.
Great
Is
time.
it looks slow? It looks a bit slower, but we've been at such a breakneck speed for over 2 years. This is kind of necessary.
Yeah,
This
oh
is
yeah,
where-
it could not keep going like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice. Yeah, we're a little slower than we were this time last
Yeah.
year, but service, oh man. I mean, we had a big meeting this morning. If something breaks, it is just so hard and so time consuming to get it repaired.
Yep.
That's the struggle we're having now.
But didn't y'all just
Yep,
do a podcast about that?
yep.
I wasn't there
I
for
don't
this
know,
podcast,
we've done so
but
many.
Yep.
But that's the struggle.
the most recent podcast is about when things break.
What do you do?
What
What's
do
the-
you do? At what point? You know, like I don't know. I wasn't even there. Why am I
What, yeah.
explaining this?
What can you expect? Who do you need to talk to? Where are you going to get the
Yeah.
best
Answer for
Yeah.
whatever your question.
You guys
is.
have some repairs that you need, or are you having any problems that you're just maybe not dealing with because you can't get it in a shop? Or is everything working perfectly on your trailer?
Okay.
Because, I mean, we're seeing a lot of just little things that people are saying, can you please fix this?
So Buffet Gangster says new off-grid packages. I don't know if that's a question
Oh,
or if you want to
man.
know if we know that they're also a better installation. Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of, I mean, if you really think about what it takes to make a good off-grid package, you start with make sure that your rig is insulated,
Right?
and then you want to make sure it's efficient with power, whatever fuel source, if you will, you need.
Right.
So packages, I don't know if I've seen anything really new as far as equipment wise or anything like that. We still like installing the Go Power systems, everything
Yeah.
top to bottom. If it's Go Power, we've had good luck with that. We've had good luck with Expion 360 and Zamp products.
Right?
We've recently worked pretty hard on some Renogy systems, and we think that there's good components there, but the OEM installations from the trailer manufacturers haven't been really good installations. So I kind of reserve Renogy for my jury's still a little bit out. I think it's good stuff, but the OEM installations have got me scratching my head a little bit.
Well, I think the specs just keep changing. So when you put together a full off-grid system, it's got to work together. You've got to have the right size batteries for the amount of amps you're putting in it, the right size wire. All of these things have to match up. And I think that everything keeps changing and people are struggling with that. But
Sure.
I think that will get better and it will get easier.
Right.
It's just changing so fast right now. But suspensions.
Oh, yeah?
We've had
Yeah.
seen a couple of new off-grid suspensions show up.
The big
So-
one, the big name out there right now is the Timbren Axelis. That's what I'm seeing
Yes.
put. So they'll take a existing nearly off-grid off-road camper,
Yep.
and they'll just switch out the axle for Timbren Axelis suspension, and
And then they'll give it some fancy name.
Yeah,
So they'll call it the, you know,
rock climber.
yeah,
Who
some
knows?
some kind of weird name, and all it is that Timbren suspension,
And a new
which
paint job.
is a good one.
Updated
Different decals, right?
graphics. Dealers in
So-
our area have much greater inventories than a year ago,
Ditto.
Yeah,
us included.
definitely.
Ditto.
Yes.
Always like freestanding furniture. For if I'm doing off-grid camping, I think that's
You can take it outside.
perfect.
right.
Not bolted down.
Makes it more
That is
dual,
nice.
multi-purpose, indeed. All right. Lance trailers are great. I like the Lance 2075 and the Lance 2465. You need to combine both and take all the good stuff and build a super trailer.
Super Lance. I mean,
I don't know
we
how you
should,
would do that though,
but
because the 2465 has the king bed and the nice separate bathroom and the
yeah, but
in
it
the
doesn't
living
have
area.
the stylings of the 2075. It doesn't have the dinette of the 2075, and it doesn't have the windows of the 2075.
But the 2075 has that because it's a no slide narrow version. So I don't know. What do you like about both of those?
That's
'Cause
part of the.
I
I
don't
want
know
to
how you would
say.
combine it.
What do you say is the good stuff on each? So we
Yeah,
got to
'cause
start with what's
I
the
don't
good
know
stuff.
how to put those
You could
together.
put more windows on the 2465 for sure.
Okay. If that's what it is that you like.
Danielle Daigle, hello from New Orleans. Do y'all have any A-liner Scout lights?
We do.
We do. That's
I,
nice to know.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
we have
No.
scouts. We don't have a scout light right
Oh.
now.
But we can take
No.
stuff out of a Scout to make it light.
But we have no.
No?
Don't listen to Clint.
Oh, don't.
But we do have some on order, so yeah, give us a call. I know we've got some coming in. I just don't know when. I'd have to look that up.
You can
But
tow
we
it
do
with
have
a
all
Honda
the others.
CRV. Anything else I can tow with a CRV.
Oh yeah.
What's your
a
tow
tag?
capacity?
And yeah, how do you want to camp? If you don't need to stand up, then tags all day long.
Mm-hmm.
They're like the little teardrops
Mm-hmm.
that you crawl in. There's a bed and then there's a kitchen in the back. So
Mm-hmm.
you can't stand up like you can in an A-liner, but you can still fit it in your garage.
And if you really, really, really don't want to stand up, a MyPod.
I hate standing up.
Yeah, standing up is for like upstanding people.
Oh, and you know, we are getting in. I'm gonna screw this up. It's
Yeah, you're
Micromax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should
Yeah, that's gonna be a
have
new product.
the Extreme Outdoors little guy Micromax.
How much does that weigh?
I don't know how much it weighs.
It's micro,
But-
it's minuscule.
It's
It's
not.
the little ones.
Hold on, let me
So,
see if I can
it's
look it up really
possible.
quick because you can stand up in that one if
Yeah,
you're
barely.
short.
If you're short,
Okay.
it's tiny, but that's a possibility.
Many RVs are going down in quality.
Yeah, well, that's they're struggling. I think to get good lines and quality people building them, and it's been hard to get them built. We've seen a lot of problems, that's for sure.
Yep.
So
Yep. And it's all the same issues that we've talked about on so many other podcasts or live. Is that it's the industry is having trouble keeping at the manufacturers, keeping the same staff
Yeah.
in place to get really seasoned at putting these things together, or it's component shortages that they can't even get components. So they're having to change those. It's
Yeah.
all the pieces are adding up to a few sketchy things coming through.
So
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Micromax is gonna be, it says probably a little over 2,000 pounds
yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
So,
Oops. I thought it might work.
well, I mean that's not that much more than a tag. It's only like
Right.
200 pounds more
Well,
than
a
a tag.
tag's more like 1,300.
Yeah, I was gonna say tags around that.
It used to be. You should look
Oh.
at the MSO on a tag nowadays.
Hmm.
Not really.
But we
Well,
can
and
take
if you
stuff
add the
out.
It's not
Boondock
1300
package and all that,
No,
it gets
even
bigger.
without that, it's
Hmm.
it's close.
It's okay. We can just take stuff out.
Make it light. Hubby is pretty handy for the small issues that we've had. We've had our camper a year now, and we're keeping up with maintenance. That's really the big thing because they're RVs. They're not going to be perfect forever, but keeping up with maintenance will save you
Yeah.
so much heartache
Yes.
in the long run.
Mhm.
Waiting games, screens and screen door, inside wall covering, countertop for my Tab 400 Boondock. I know the
Very-
waiting game is so
Oh,
hard.
We are
Countertop.
starting to get some screens in though.
I hadn't heard about countertop
Starting to
shortages.
get some screens in. Yeah, I haven't heard about countertops,
Well, maybe it's
but
something
you may
that
have a
got messed
scratch
up.
or a chip or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it could be. Hopefully the screen will come soon though, because that's a biggie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buffet Gangster needs more headroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, us tall
Definitely.
guys. Yep. Facebook, hi guys, packing up to camp this weekend. 103.
Whoa!
Where are you
Crazy.
camping?
Yeah, where are you
Who
going
are
to
you
camp?
and
is
where are
pretty
you
important.
camping?
We don't really need to know where you're going because a lot of people don't like to say where they're
Oh,
going.
that's
Oh,
just fine.
okay.
Totally fine.
Sure.
But
103. Are
somewhere
you
in Texas, yeah.
We were lucky on repairs. Bent axle on our Lance. Drexel sent 2 new ones to our dealer, and they replaced both at no cost. We waited
Yay.
less than a month to get in and repaired. That's pretty good timing.
That is great.
Good
Good to hear.
Yes.
Not everyone is just floundering out there trying to get things repaired.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
awesome to hear.
Well,
Lance
that's
is
what it is.
really trying to step up and take care of things. So
Windows don't insulate well. It's true.
yeah.
Always hated boots.
You're
I'm
just
telling
telling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for your
Buffet
opinion.
Gangster. I think you know your way around. I
right.
think you're spitting truths over here.
Well, we just finished all our camping trips. Do we have more?
I don't at the moment.
I don't either.
I'm kind of waiting for a change in the weather.
Yeah. The
Um,
next one we have planned is September. So
When are you going to fit a camping trip into September?
I don't
September's
know.
nuts
yeah,
from our calendar standpoint.
yeah, it is. And I'm camping,
Well,
so it'll be fun. It'll
I'm
be
gonna
fun.
try to plan one more, but we'll see for the summer. Look at us, Steez.
Well, we've been seeing some new things coming in.
Like what?
A few new things. We've got some outdoors RVs in. We have been almost out of those for so long. So we're getting those types of specialty products. We're actually getting some new camp in that's not sold.
And some
That's
Lances.
nice. Yeah, we have a handful of Lance trailers in. Very tough to have that for years. So that's been really fun here. Our lot's getting full. We have a lot of what I call standard trailers. Is that insulting to call a trailer a standard trailer? But I'm thinking like,
no. I think most
know,
people
They
would.
can't hear you.
they're not watching.
I think most people would hear standard trailers and they go, "Oh, so that's
Yeah,
what we're looking for."
yeah, yeah.
All right.
We have a new one coming in. Should we tell them about Ross Monster?
Sure.
Ross Monster.
I'm so excited.
It's
What a name, Ross Monster.
so this is like a truck camper and a truck.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind
Fused
of one
together.
piece.
It's like not. It's really nice on the inside, really high end,
Mm-hmm.
like woodwork, and the inside of it is just beautiful. Good morning from California. What's the weather like there, Chuck? Better than here?
Yeah. So Ross Monster, they take a heavy duty truck from whichever manufacturer you want, but they mostly have been building on the Fords and the GMs, and it's generally built on a was it a 1 ton the one they brought by, and then they build on this fiberglass molded
Yeah.
camper.
It's a composite shell. And then
And-
the inside's
yeah.
built out like a truck camper.
But
Yeah.
whoa, it was nice. It wasn't it didn't
Super
feel too
nice.
quick. It didn't feel rushed. It felt craftsmanship.
And the thing that I loved about it was the weight. It had plenty of headspace, plenty of windows. It felt open, but it was not as heavy as a truck camper is.
Right.
So it was really nice.
And that starts off
Really
because
nice.
when they get the truck, let's say it was a Ford, GM, whatever,
Uh-huh.
they get the truck, but they don't get it with the truck bed. So you already don't have the weight of the truck bed
Right.
on the chassis. So you
Oh, I didn't
subtract
know
that to
that.
start with,
Yes.
and they build this,
This thing on
fiberglass thing
there.
on top of it.
Campers built onto it. And the thing that is really cool is it really is designed for off the grid, you know, getting off the main road. And so it's a real rugged outdoor,
truck.
Right.
outdoor
And
piece.
the-
So it was really cool.
and
I
it's
thought it was very cool.
standard package, really, standard package is complete with, I forget how many amp hours of lithium ion, but I think
Yeah,
it was
a
something
lot.
like 600, 800.
I-
It comes with the right amount of solar already attached to the top to match that, and a full suite of Victron components to manage your battery, your solar, inverters, and all that. So it's a Victron suite, and Victron is one of those really good brands that we like to work with when you're talking about building a top-to-bottom system.
Yeah. So this was like buying a Class B van, one of the big B plus vans, only it's a truck and a truck camper all put together
Right.
in one piece. So it is not inexpensive. It is in the same price range as a B plus. So, but it's one-stop shopping.
Right.
You get the truck, the rig. It is not some big.
So look for
Drivable
pictures
motorhome.
and videos and stuff
Thank
like
you.
that.
It'll
when
be here in a
it
few
gets
months.
here.
Can't wait.
Yep.
So that's some of the new stuff we're seeing.
So that one's coming. What you might be checking out also is, if you are interested in the off-grid and overlanding, is Princess Craft is getting more of the off-grid and overlanding style equipment and trailers in stock.
Yeah,
So
we
go
got
bump
lots
over
of
to our
those.
website, because we have Ross Monster coming, but we also have Mission Overland. We have some of the Taxa products that are really geared up for it. But I'm looking out the window at the Vor Shear. So if you want the Thor's hammer of off-road
You always say that. I
trailers.
think it's so funny.
I do, but their name is
Thor's
actually Vor Shear is a play off of Nordic mythology. So Thor's hammer is right in there.
Okay. True. I guess.
I get
This is the room we live in.
I like it because I'm Swedish.
Go eat a meatball.
I don't have to
With
tell
some
them twice.
okra. With some okra.
All right,
Anything else you guys want to talk about on Friday? It's Friday.
sure.
It's pretty exciting. We get a weekend.
Bring up a topic.
Mid-July. Was 4th of July good to you guys? Did you stay home? Did you pop some fireworks?
I never have to pop fireworks. I have neighbors.
Yeah.
They take
And
care
they-
of it.
Save your money and just get a lawn chair and sit outside.
Crying out loud, my neighbors, they were popping fireworks last night. There has not been a night leading up to the 4th of July that they weren't doing it. There has not been a night since 4th of July that they haven't been doing it.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh my gosh.
it's always right after we put my kids down to bed.
Yeah. It's usually like that in my neighborhood, but this year they seem to have stopped. So,
Chuck's laughing at both of you.
yeah.
See, there's two of them there. He's not laughing at me. Just you, both of you.
Oh,
You're
I
the
don't
one that
know.
has the yellow shirt. I think he's talking about you.
You're the one with the yellow cup.
Pretty sure.
So me and you.
Not me.
Don't let
No
PJ
yellow.
off the hook.
Mhm.
All right.
I
I'm
want
not
another
Swedish.
green bean.
So,
Would you settle for an okra?
No. I would not.
Oh,
well, I
man.
didn't see Mike here today. I wanted to tell him. Gave us coffee at U Camp.
Mhm.
Lindsay and I were at U Camp 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it was Guatemalan coffee.
Mhm.
Tastes like chocolate. I don't know. I didn't know that I liked it so much. I just wanted to say thank you. So if you do see this somewhere along the line, thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Here's a question. How far is Princess Craft from Dallas?
Well, it
three
depends
and a
on
half
how
hours?
fast you drive.
Oh, true. But
bad the
given
traffic
given
is?
normal rate of speed and what we're used to as far as construction around Waco, I would say about
It's
3.5
about
hours.
3.5 if you're depending on where you're coming
I
from.
was
Right.
gonna give you a precise
Yeah.
2 hours and 42 minutes.
I just don't feel like that accounts for the construction in Waco.
But yeah, but that's going right now.
Right now from probably downtown Dallas, and nobody's in downtown Dallas. And most people are probably not in South Dallas, they're up north.
Yes.
So it could be somewhere around there, but
You can
not
make a
that
day
drive.
trip of it. Easy. Yeah. Yeah. So come on down.
The neighbors kept us entertained on the 4th. Sorry, poor connection. Don't be sorry.
Never be sorry.
So you were smart too. You let the neighbors entertain you.
Yep.
Works every time. Somebody will do it. Don't worry.
We tried to let our neighbors entertain us, and they let us down this year.
Hey, thanks, Sandra. The drive is worth it. Go to
So-
Princess Craft.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thanks for the plug.
Aw.
Where are you, Sandra? Are you nearby?
Maybe Dallas.
Maybe.
Maybe Houston.
Maybe. Wow. are kind of silent now.
Yeah, we're
Huh?
boring.
Well, we
today.
kind of threw this together. 10 minutes before we were
We didn't
supposed to
have
go
a plan.
live, we didn't have anything set up. We were in deep in a meeting.
had
There
a
was
meeting.
styrofoam all over the room.
Right. So it's a little bit thrown together.
That's
Oh,
okay.
well. But we didn't want to miss it.
No.
It's 12:30. It's Friday.
And if they got
You wanna be
nothing to ask us, that's okay too.
Nope.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, true.
Good idea.
Very good idea. We didn't have that problem. We had a quiet one.
Sandra, just outside San Antonio.
Nice.
Oh, good. So that's an hour and a half drive.
I was just inside San
Bit of a
Antonio
drive.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Down at the Riverwalk. It was a hot trip to the Riverwalk.
You didn't
Yeah.
jump in?
No.
The water's nasty.
I
We're,
hear my phone, but I don't see my
we're
phone.
going
It's
to
over
someplace south
there.
of San Antonio in a few weeks.
Mhm.
It's like Dilley,
Dilly.
Texas. I don't know where that is. South of San Antonio.
Excuse me.
somewhere. We'll be going there for a wedding. So
Oh, that's right. I'm going too.
you're going to? You're going to Dilley and you didn't even know it.
Don't doubt it.
So
The
All
best
right.
RV to fit our driveway.
Haven't seen your driveway.
Well,
send us pictures of your driveway. We'll help you.
If it's this big, you need a.
tent
No,
with wheels.
no I think a radio flyer.
With wheels.
It's a radio flyer.
With wheels.
They have wheels. Okay. Just keeping it wheel.
Oh. Oh.
right. Just turn it off.
Goodness.
Just turn it off.
Can you roll with it?
We're literally just
Okay.
crashing.
Everybody, I think that does it. I think that it's actually to the point that I need
we can't stand ourselves
to feed
anymore.
them some sugar or something. I'm all good. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us for this week's live. And join us next week. We will have more plans on what to talk about.
We'll be more excited.
Yep. Oh wait, 26-foot driveway, single or double axle better? I prefer single in that situation, and knowing that I don't have an HOA. That's also
Yeah.
important.
Yeah. And, depends on what you're towing with. If you can tow anything, I don't know. You fit a 20-footer in there that's a double axle.
Yep.
But it's going to be hard with your car. If it's only 26 total
Mhm.
with your car, definitely stuck with a single axle.
Yeah.
Find something you have fun with and
Mhm.
go. So, yeah, keep us updated, Chuck. I want to hear what you're looking at next time, okay? All right.
Okay, everybody. Thanks so much. We will join up with you again next week.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.